Good afternoon and welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles, Charles of South Africa. Listen, happy birthday. Happy birthday, everyone who is celebrating their birthday today. I don't have to say for the weekend because yesterday I wished everyone who was celebrating their weekend a birthday this past weekend. So let's get right into it. I want us to talk about the Vusimuzi Cat Matlala update. He appeared in court today for his formal bail hearing. And yeah, it's everything. It's everything. We are talking about a private jet. We're talking about maximum prison cell. We are talking about an unauthorized cell phone and context within the hoax. This is what we are talking about today. So this isn't just a plot in the Netflix thriller. No, guys, this is very real. It's very shocking. It's a bail application of businessman Vusimuzi Cat Matlala. A lot of people are saying, why are we calling him a businessman and not a thug? Because that is what he is. That's another topic for another day. But for today, let me just tell you what went down in court today. So this is what went down. What started as a case of attempted murder, because that's the reason why Uket Matlala was arrested. Attempted murder has exploded into something big now, that is exposing inner workings of power within everything. There's influence, there's alleged corruption in the highest levels. And welcome everyone to Courtroom Chronicles, Charles of South Africa. Let us break down this incredibly complex case. So, who is Vusimuzi Cat Matlala? You've seen him, you've heard about him on the news, you've seen news articles talking about him. This is a man who is accused of trying to, to unalive the ex-girlfriend, and they missed. Whoever was responsible for unaliving him missed. And not only did he miss, he hit the leg, and unfortunately a friend was injured, and the friend now is wheelchair bound. This friend was traveling with Utebo Khotobejane in the car. So when they sprayed bullets on that car, it hit that woman as well. So this is why he was arrested. But now, since he's been arrested, we are seeing other links, other things that he's linked in, and it is making it now into one thing. So let us talk about it. Vusimuzi Cat Matlala appeared in court in different times. He appeared for the first time on the 11th of July 2025. He's a 49-year-old businessman, and he's described as a entrepreneur alongside with his wife, Utakani Matlala, co-accused Musa Kekana and Tieki Floyd Mabusela. They face serious charges, which are attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and money laundering. So yeah, this is what they were charged with. We saw them last week on the 29th of August, all five of them. So these charges all stem from this horrific incident in 2023 about the model Utebo Khotobejane, who was shot at, and it is alleged that Umatlala orchestrated the whole attack. And the key figure here is Ntabiseng Nzama, who has turned into a state witness, which is a massive blow to the defense. So now the first major appearance, like I said, the matter was remanded on the 11th of July 2025, and on the 26th, that was last week, he was seen again with his co-accused. The matter was postponed for this formal bail hearing that we had today. So today was the big one, and there were reasons why the state says he mustn't be allowed to go on bail. I will tell you just now what the reasons were. So the next date that is important, it's on the 8th of September. We expect more arguments. And on the 7th of October, this is a crucial one now, the centralization hearing, where other dockets that link Umatlala to other things will all be taken and brought into one thing. That's when the NPA now will combine all related dockets accused and make them into one massive consolidated case. So this is them building their case for the October 7th, the 7th of October 2025. So here's another thing that they stated. The state said this guy has a private jet and he's a flight risk. He's been using that private jet for seven international trips between 2012 and 2024. But here's the kicker. Home Affairs has no official recording of him re-entering South Africa on several of those occasions that he traveled outside. So let that sink in. That is the reason why the state is saying he's a flight risk. This suggests an ability to bypass border controls entirely, making him an ultimate flight risk. If he can leave without trace, what's going to stop him if he gets bail? This is what they were telling us. So let us also talk about the contraband phone. If you don't know what a contraband is, it's anything that is not allowed in prison. So they found him with this phone. Matlala is being held at the Vusimuzi maximum prison. That's where you also get your Abotabo Besta and other high-profile case individuals. They are held there. So it's the highest security prison. Yet he was found with a cell phone, an item strictly forbidden as contraband. Authorities allege that he even tried to flush the phone down the toilet to avoid detection. This alone is a serious charge, and that's what they found. What they found in the phone was even worse. I'll let you know just now what they found. So they also found a fake phone screen showing number 18 and operator. So a forensic download of the phone revealed he was using it to watch. This is gold. You need to listen to this. He was watching General Mkhwanazi's recent explosive briefing, the one that was done on the 18th about the SAPS corruption. That very one that you know. He was watching that. So we're watching from home. Vusimuzi Cat Matlala was watching from his cell phone in prison. But more critically, investigators recovered two key contacts. A number saved as number 18. It was found that number belonged to businessman Brown Mokhozi. Yes, the same Brown Mokhozi that Mkhwanazi was talking about and mentioning the name several times. The reason for the name, he called Matlala 18 times on the very day of the briefing that Mkhwanazi did. And a number saved as simply as operator. That operator is alleged that it's a serving member of the Hawks Serious Organized Crime Unit. Yes, the very unit that is investigating complex crimes, potentially in contact with a high-profile suspect in a maximum security. Hey guys, Kanti, what is going on? What I see is that it's still going to be lit. So this implies a terrifying possibility that Matlala could be orchestrating events from inside. So he could be telling who, do this, do that, because he has a cell phone and he's probably even planning his escape. Uthabo Besta has done it. What will stop him? So the other thing that the defense now responded and said that in his affidavit, he completely denies all the charges, calling them baseless, and stated he will plead not guilty. He claims that the victim, Utebogo Tobejane, actually reached out to him seeking help in the late 2023 and mid-2024 to counter the flight risk claim. He has offered to surrender his passport and said that he can afford the 100,000 bail, and he maintains that he's not a violent person. He's not a violent person. Yeah. And he will not interfere with witnesses. So the case transcends the fate of one man. Only one man is being spoken about here. It acts as a spotlight to a much larger issues that are in South Africa. You see that he's a entrepreneur, and there are a lot of things that are here. He's got numbers for the hoax. Hey, it's a mess, if you ask me. So it's not a question of whether he gets bail or not. It's a test of whether the system can hold powerful people accountable and allegedly have the means and connections to manipulate the very same system that is supposed to protect us and keep people like this behind bars. So, yeah, what do you think? Should he be granted bail? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Yeah, and keep on subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification button. I still love you. I'm still going to give you um all this information, and yeah, I know I was lacking there and there, but I'm back and still love you lots. And with that being said, God bless you. Until the next one, ciao.